Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm meadsy69. Welcome back to the channel. Now, the Cosmic Panzer IV has arrived in store, the Smeltrum, and it is for very freaking cheap. 2,500 gold for this. You get the legendary camouflage, you get 30 days of premium, you get a garage slot, 9 equipment slots, 10 certificates, and the Blitz Order legendary avatar. Now, for this price, that is 100% worth it for this tank. This is one of the best, along with the Cromwell B, one of the best premium tanks in tier 6 in the game. It has a very nice turret actually in the right situation, using your gun depression, 120 millimeters of turret armor, which is actually pretty good for a medium tank, especially in tier 6. 2,193 DPM, very good in tier 6. 4.38 seconds on your reload. Penetration 150 on your AP, 194 on your APCR, 20 on your HE, and it does 160 alpha. 2.9 seconds on your aim time and 0.285 on the dispersion. With 10 degrees of gun depression as well. Now, my only downfall about this tank is the speed. I mean, speed 44 kilometers an hour isn't bad at all, but I just feel it feels a bit slower. It does feel a bit slower. It takes time to get to that speed. But other than that, the tank is truly fantastic. And for 2.5k gold, like, this is one of the best offers that you will receive in the store. It's incredible for a great tank, one of the best tanks in tier 6, and only for 2.5k gold. Basically, you're paying for everything around it. You're paying for the 30 days of premium, and you get the tank for absolutely free. Now, this SU-100 is about to get absolutely deleted within 30 seconds of the game. Actually, you know what, a little bit longer than that. 35 seconds he lasts. The best thing about this tank, because of the reload, it really is like a pew-pew tank, and you don't mind going up against these tanks with low DPM, because I've said you do have the armor, which we've just seen here. We managed to bounce a shot from this scavenger who doesn't have the best of pens. So in tier 5 especially, there you will bounce some shots. You will bounce quite a few shots. In tier 7, not so much. I mean, yes, the turret's okay, but it's not great. I mean, it's strong enough to get some bounces, which we have here. I mean, we've bounced 385 damage at the moment. We're now on 1k, so you can build, because of the DPM, you can actually build your damage up very, very quickly. Although getting massive amount of damage in the tank is not easy, only because obviously, especially when you're up against the tier 5s, there's not that much damage to sort of share between your team, especially when your team just absolutely tears the enemy apart, like we have here. Like, not even 2 minutes gone, a minute and a half gone, and there's only 3 tanks left alive. And now this Churchill is going to have 4 tanks all rush him, so there's not really much this guy can do. And as I've said, with the DPM on this tank, with the adrenaline, you got 3.6 second reload. We managed to get the fire there, and we do manage to get the kill on that guy. So we've got up to 2k damage, nice and easy 2k damage. And as I said, 2k damage in a tier 6 game is not bad. I mean, it's not ace material. Some tier 6s, yes, you will be able to ace with around 2k damage, depending on if it is supremacy or not. If it even encounter, there's some tier 6 tanks that will manage to get the ace with this damage. So just 1 tank left alive now. He does manage to take out our SU-100Y, but we are now just going to use our DPM. He does manage to penetrate us, but he is now going to get gone. I don't think I'm going to get another shot on this guy. Actually, I do. I get the kill for the 4 kills. So that could have been actually ace material. I know it's only 2.5k damage, not the greatest of damages. If we would have managed to sort of cap a base with that as well, we managed to get a first class, I mean, without capping a base. And you can see there, just easy damage, no problem whatsoever. So we're just going to see how this actually plays in tier 7 as well with the penetration, to see if it can penetrate those tier 7s and how easy it is, see if we can get any bounces from those tier 7s. And this is a good matchup. I mean, 4 tier 7s and only 3 tier 6s. You can see, I mean, the speed's not bad. The speed isn't bad, but for me, it's not as good as something like the Cromwell B. I absolutely love the Cromwell B. That is still my favorite tier 6 premium tank because of the gun depression, the 12 or 13 degrees of gun depression. It's absolutely insane. Where this doesn't have this. I know it has 10 degrees of gun depression, and it is a little bit slower than the Cromwell B, but other than that, it does have that little bit of armor that the Cromwell B doesn't really have any. So the DPM, you've got to use that DPM wisely. You've got to try and pick your targets out and just absolutely tear them apart, which is what we're going to do here. We're going to take out this Panzer, and already, I mean, a minute gone, 2 tanks down, and you can see if you've got a couple of your team that has good DPM and you work really, really well together, then yeah, you're going to take these enemies out very, very quickly. And as you can see, again, 2 minutes, a minute and 20 seconds, and they've only got 4 tanks left alive. So when you do work well together, especially if you're in something like a platoon, if you're in a platoon with something like a Cromwell B and you work well together with your team, you really can just take these guys out very quickly. I mean, tier 6 tanks don't have high HP anyway, so just think if something with 2,300 DPM comes at you, yeah, even this Black Prince here, full hit points, we're just going to, couple of us, me and this Jade, who has good DPM as well, we're just going to circle him. At this point, it's a 7 versus 1. We don't really care if we get a shot from this guy at this point, because it's a win. You know, I just want to farm up some damage, and we actually don't get that shot. I was hoping for the kill, but you know, very easy. 2 minutes on the clock, 7-0. Very, very easy. So definitely 100% I would recommend this bundle. As you can see there, top damage in a tier 7 game, nice and easy, very easy indeed. So definitely, guys, worth it. 2,500 gold for a very, very good tier 6 tanks, one of the best in the game. It was 100% worth it. If you've got a spare 2.5k gold laying around, go buy this tank if you haven't already got it. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I'm Meadsy, and I will catch you all soon. Bye bye.